Thank you for choosing our Patio Heat channel. I'm Steve. We provide tips and information to extend the enjoyment of your patio project. Our videos give you a knowledgeable overview prior to investing in your outdoor heating equipment. Whether you are a professional or owner-builder, we provide specific details for optimum heat coverage for your application. Post a comment or question, or for developed visual designs, send your request into designs@patioheat.com. We're here to work with you. For over 30 years, patio heating is the bedrock of our business, expressing what works best. Now let's get heating. Okay, so let's check out this residential application. First of all, we'll just talk about the fact that we have a dining table here, we have a TV set over here, there's a little light over here, we do have the door. Now I'm not sure if the door actually swings out or in. I am going to just make the comment, if it does swing out, then there is some things that we need to address in that form. Let's go ahead and look at the overall dimensions. So overall dimensions I have here, I have at 13 feet from this direction, from this position here to over here, and then I have 15 foot 6 inches from here to the outer edge of the patio deck here. You can see that I do have a height here of 8 feet to the bottom edge of the beams coming across here, and then this particular dimension here I'm not quite sure of. I think it probably is a little bit high, but I have that at 12 foot 6. Now the important thing is the slope and any adjustment that might be needed to place a heater where I'm going to show it here in a little bit. So let's go ahead and turn that off and look at a couple of different options. First thing is I'm going to show the my not preferred application here, and the reason why I'm not confident of this particular layout is that when you mount the slimline 4000 watt units on a vertical surface like this, the maximum angle that you can drop the heater down is 45 degrees. And when I show the ray here, you can see that the ray isn't penetrating this position over here very much. You're missing about 2.5 feet of distance here. So that's kind of my concern. Now, if it's just the dining table right here, this might be a good application. These heaters are centered within the patio structure. Actually, I should say I have them centered within the dining space itself. So you may need to move these left to right. But yeah, you could center it, so that it's from this point here to the wall here. You could center it from that position as well. And then again, I have these at 45 degree angles, and there is a clearance that you need of 6 inches above the heater itself, and that should be met with no problem with regards to the slope that I have here. So you could drop the heaters down if your slope is a little bit shorter than what I have, and you got plenty of, looks like you have plenty of room here. I think I have these at 6 inch diameters as far as the beams here are. Let's go. Yeah, I got those at 6 inches. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. And yeah, so this would be okay if in fact the dining space is the only space that you're looking up at heating. Now let's go ahead and look at another option. So let's go here, and this would be kind of what I was looking at as far as the being able to take the heater and place it at a 30 degree angle as opposed to the 45 that I was showing just a minute ago. But the problem is that placing the heater on this side here, because of the wall, you need to meet that clearance below the heater itself. So I'm 18 inches from this beam here to the edge of the heater itself, and then it is at a 30 degree angle. So let's go ahead, and then this side here I should just say that the lower clearance is met, almost met. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're there, and so we'll put that up here. So actually we are 3 inches too short on that one, so we would have to either drop the heater down and or by 4 inches, because they do make a bracket that's 4 inches longer, or we would have to move it up that 18 inches like I did on the other side there. So that might be something that would work. Let's go ahead and just try that. But before we try that, let's go ahead and look at the ray itself. So you can see that the ray itself is penetrating more on this outer edge than I showed on the last application here. So you're getting more of a coverage. It is in the center of the patio again. Yeah, this would be my preferred if it was something that you wanted to do as far as the placement here and over here. And then let's go ahead and pull this unit up now and just see what that would look like. I'm going to go with give me 1 second here. So I'm just moving it up the slope of the beam here, and when I go to approximately 11 inches, let's go with 12, then we're meeting that clearance here just perfectly. So yeah, and just note when I said 18 over here, it's just because I moved this one here, that 12 rather, because I had already moved it from that edge here. So this is typically 18 inches from here to the edge of the heater. All right, so sorry about that. But yeah, now we can see that we do need to change this angle here, which we can do. And if we change this angle here, I'm going to go down maybe 5 degrees, maybe a little bit less. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and change that just to 5 degrees, and you can see now we're hitting on this clearance area again. But yeah, let's go with a 7 degree. And it actually changes both of the units themselves, but at a 7 degree angle, I think that would be better. And then of course we need to move the heater up again and meeting that 18 inches of clearance. So that's right about there. So we'll go with 2 inches. Yep, that's no problem there. All right, so now we can see that footprint of heat again, and you can see that the coverage is much better than I showed just a minute ago. This one here, I think I moved the clearance, or excuse me, the angle here before, and then place this one, so they kind of match up and they both changed slightly. But in any case, this would be a really good footprint of heat in my opinion. So we could always go into the detail of that angle down the road. All right, let's go ahead and turn this one off and look at the last possibility, and that would be to place units on this wall over here and then on this beam over here, centered in the patio. And I do have those angled at 45 degree angles. And then the other issue would be, does this door truly come out? Because that would be a clearance issue. If you left that door open, you could burn the edge of the door. So if that door comes out, this is not something that you can really do. You could move the heater up, so that you're meeting that clearance, but it's quite a distance that would have to go up, and that ceiling height would have to be really high. So if this door does come out, this is something I probably would not recommend, and I definitely would not recommend it because of the fact that the clearances are not being met like that. But yeah, let's just say that this door goes in, and what would it look like with the array itself? So we'll check that out, and I'm going to turn off that clearance. And you can see here again with that 45 degree angle, we are missing about 2 feet here, and over here, you are missing about 2 feet of coverage here, but I don't think this is going to be occupied space. So this would be okay. And then another thing just to look at is, the heat ray itself is designed to travel about 8 feet from the heater surface to the furthest ideal amount of heat that you can receive. And here, here on the other side here, you're not in that great penetration of heat, so this is not something I like because of that fact. There is crossover rays, so you will receive a good amount of heat, but not something I would consider ideal. So, but yeah, this would be another application if this door didn't swing out that you could do, and I think that would be okay. Another thing too I should mention is you could change these out here to a CD series model. Let's see if I can pull that up for you quickly, and this will just be a quick application here. The CD 6024 would be something like this here. Let me just pop this over here and change the angle slightly, and we'll place this similar to what this is at here, but it's not perfect. But what I want you to see is the Slimline, or the CD series, is a much hotter unit. This is at a 45, or excuse me, a 30-degree angle. You can see here it's changed. When you do mount it on a vertical surface like this, you can change it to 30 degrees. Let's go ahead and turn this off just so you can see it here. The intensity is much more than what I just showed on the 4,000 watt unit. So this would be something that would work if this is the type of application that you would consider. You could just change the bracket angles here. Let me just do that quickly. There we go. Alright. And then we'll go ahead and push this all the way so you can see what that looks like here. And it's pretty apparent that we need to lower this heater for the mounting of the bracket. This mounting bracket here is 6 inches tall, so again I have that at a 6-inch beam going across there. But yeah, you can see that this would be something that would work out well as well. So if you want me to go ahead and pop this over here, let's see what that looks like too. And again, there's an issue with regards to that door. If it does swing out, this is not something that would work. But if I was going to place units on the left and right here, I would definitely go with the 6,000 watt to get a better, more efficient type of coverage if this door isn't coming out. So all right, I think that's about it. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, send your information into designs@patioheat.com, and please tap that like button if you find this video useful. We don't advertise, not monetize. YouTube won't support our channel unless we receive a thumbs up from our viewers, and we truly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Have an excellent day.